Oh, this is gonna be fun. So, I just got off of work and I was like, ooh, what kind of things can I look at? You know, what kind of new shit is in the SJW, anti-SJW sphere? Because most of the time I'm on the anti-SJW side. I think, you know, they have a lot more rationality and whatnot. But there are some times where I'll talk to a feminist and I'll agree with them, you know, especially people like Demotivator Opinion, Tim. I think he's actually a really cool dude and he's actually pretty smart. But when I saw shit like Sargon is a doxer again, mirror from Michael Rowlands, Sargon is a doxer again, and people on Twitter blowing the fuck up about this, I'm like, what's going on? Okay, so, by the way, this is done by Michael Rowlands. I'm going to post a picture of him in the top left corner right about now. And yes, that is a purposefully not very flattering picture of him because I think he's a fucking moron. And you know what? I'll just let that sit there. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Here you go. Okay. I have not muted anything, by the way. The video is playing. So I just want to say props to you, Mikey Boy, on all of your hard work and effort on like actually talking and
So
speaking your
Paul
mind.
has decided to take it upon themselves to hunt down the ANTIFA rioters at Berkeley and find out who they are. And this is why.
Right, you go right. You go.
I'm filming you.
Oh, I'm gonna hurt you.
See this chap here with these nice fashionable sunglasses and a big nose.
Yep.
Coming through now. Watch him push his way through.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Oh, I fucking felt that. That is not funny.
So, right off the bat, sorry Sargon, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but I'm going to play that again just because I want you to listen to the sound of that. Because the first time I heard it, I immediately knew what it was.
Oh, fucking push his way through.
That's the sound of a lock. And honestly, I'm going to shoot myself in the foot here a little bit. I was bullied as a kid, in high school and middle school or whatever, and people used to take the locks off of their locker and throw them at me. Now, of course, they would hit the ground and skitter and whatever, and sometimes they might hit me in the ankle and go, ow, you know, it didn't feel good or whatever. And people have tried to stuff me in a locker. I'm not a very small person, but that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a fucking locker lock, or a bike lock in this case, and that's actually what it was. So, first of all, the guy that did that, fuck him.
Oh, I fucking felt that. That is not funny.
Oh, motherfucker! Oh shit!
Yep, and the guy's bleeding. So, who was that guy? Well, the chaps on 4chan decided to put their weaponized autism to use, and they...
Yeah, nice virtue signaling there, Michael Rowlands. It's not doxing because a lot of this shit is already public domain. And he's not really spreading a dox because no new information has come out. That's just how it is. We don't know this guy's social security number. We don't know his date of birth. We don't know where he actually lives, like his address. But yeah, nice. Yeah, and the whole weaponized autism thing, that's actually a really perfect description. I'm a really big fan of the autistic screeching meme. And the whole point of that is somebody is autistic screeching when they're so hung up on something that that's all they do. And that's the point of it. That's what makes it funny. So, weaponized autism. Yeah, it fits. The internet is going to be pretty pissed off when some asshole throws a bike lock into someone's head, causing them to more than likely have a concussion and start bleeding from the head. Yeah, they're going to get pissed and find out who it is, so they can give that information to the cops and have that asshole arrested.
I think they've found him, in the name of a professor called... Now,
Virtue
this is what he
signaling.
looks like. Take note of the facial hair and the shape of his eye and colour of his eyes. There apparently is the same chap. Certainly looks like it could be him.
Yeah,
Certainly got the same sunglasses, hasn't he?
I'm waiting.
Definitely got the same
Waiting,
sort of
Mikey,
facial
until you
structure.
fuck up.
And
then I
then
can
you have
fix
this
it.
picture here where he appears to have these very same facial hair.
Okay. That's really all I'm going to watch about the whole Michael Rowlands side of things. I'm going to go over to the Sargon video now. Yeah. It's Michael Rowlands. I think he knows he's being disingenuous at this point. He's just calling someone a doxer to get attention. There we go. That's what the real picture looks like. And yeah, if that's him on the left, or on the top left, and the guy on the top right, that's the same fucking person. Let's see what Sargon has to
these
say.
very same facial hair, as well as the sunglasses, and apparently the bag, which he also had, which I think we've got a better picture of. There we go, yeah, the same backpack, with the same glasses, the same facial hair, and the same nose structure. And when they decide to sort of photo fit a picture of his face over, it does appear to be him.
That's something actually I want to bring up. Not only did they find a perfect fucking picture of him with his mask on, they found a pretty comparable one without it. And you can tell this one in the middle is actually rotated a little bit, but it's superimposed over the mask, you know, probably at like half opacity or whatever. And it's a perfect goddamn fit. Even the eyes look pretty identical. Actually, wait. It looks like the right eye is from the right picture and the left eye is from... Yeah, it looks like the top half that's not being covered by the mask is from the right picture, and the bottom half is from the non-mask picture. And it fits. That's him. You can even see, like, on the bridge of the nose, it's all in one straight line. It fits perfectly. The shape of his head, you know, that's him. That's fucking him. You give this to a police officer or, like, a jury, and they'll be like, yeah, that's fucking him. That is proof enough that he was at the Black Bloc. It's proof enough right there. But yeah, Sargon then goes on to explain basically that this guy is a professor down in San Francisco and whatnot. But is that really doxing? I don't think it is, because here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead, in fact I've already done it, Eric Clanton Professor. Rate my professor, San Francisco State University. That's the first thing that popped up. And honestly, all of these other things that are like ANTIFA, UC Berkeley, blah, 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 I'm going to throw those out. Even though they're here, I'm going to throw them out as evidence that he was there, right? So if we go to his Rate My Professors, which Sargon actually did, San Francisco State University... I believe they actually removed him from San Francisco University. I think they did. But when they removed him from the university, their databases hasn't caught up yet. Shut up. Hasn't caught up yet, so when you go to him, it's still linked. It looks like it needs to kind of re-sync back up. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to this professor and see if I can find him linked. Eric Clanton, huh? Okay. Eric Clanton, right there. So yeah, we already know his name. That's public information. We already know he's with this university. That's public information because this website has been up longer than the UC Berkeley riot has happened. You know, it's not like this website popped into existence after it and put his name on it. So that's all there. Okay. Eric Clanton image. And again, this is all Antifa stuff. This is all riot stuff, so I'm going to have that thrown out. There's Got News, which, yeah, hang on. This is a pretty popular subject right now, so I apologize that there's so many of them. I know I found one from his Twitter. Let me... Oh, there's his LinkedIn profile. That's what I found. That's a picture of him from his LinkedIn profile from 4 days ago. So, he willingly put his face out. You can't dox him on his face if he put it out on the internet first. So yeah, Mikey Boy, that's my question is, if you're going to sit here and call Sargon a doxer, where's your criticism of Kristi Winters? Because while she may or may not have doxed Bering, and I personally do believe that she did, and that's, you know, I'll talk about that later if you ever unblock me from fucking Twitter, but you won't. Yeah. Even if she didn't dox Bering, she's spreading his dox. Go watch Bering's video. Go look at all of the times that she linked it in her comment section, or put it on her Twitter. Now, if I remember right, she's sitting at just under 4,500 subscribers on YouTube. But let's check. Let's double check. Yep. 4,490. Cool. Now, Kristi Winters' Twitter. And I have actually logged out of Twitter so I can see her page, because she has me blocked as well. And she's sitting at about 4,200 followers. Now, I'm guessing there's a pretty big overlap there. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it's 4,200. I'm going to go with the lesser of the two numbers. That's still 4,200 people that she let Bering's dox out to. Really? Is that acceptable? Mikey Boy, if you ever see this video, fucking respond. I don't think you will. I don't think you have had the actual balls to do it. Because, I mean, you are a male feminist, so what woman owns your balls? No woman owns mine. Just saying. But yeah, if you want to criticize Sargon for it, you should criticize your own side doing it first. And I have yet to see you say anything to your goddess, Kristi. But that's all the time I got for this one. I'm going to leave Michael Rowlands' video in the comments, or in the description below. I'm going to leave Sargon's video in the description below. I'm going to go ahead and leave the Got News article here, because this is actually a pretty interesting read. I fucking love this. They even go into like his OkCupid profile, and they're like, oh yeah, this is what he says on his dating profile, and you know, he has a bike lock for his bike, he's got sturdy pair of shoes. Like, dude, they go super in depth in the whole 4chan thing, so I'm going to leave that in the description as well. There's a like, comment, subscribe section down below. Use it however you identify. My name is Bob, and I will see you guys later, because that's all the shit I'm going to expose for today. I am out.